Yo guys, and welcome back. Welcome back to Dylan's Little Hobbies. And in today's video, ignore my messy bed. My cat will not get off my blanket, and I can't make my bed when she's on my blanket. Oh well. Ignore that. In today's video, we are going to be talking about black clover. Oh boy, black clover is probably without a doubt one of my favorite shows. It's not in my top 10. I've seen a whole lot of better top 10 shows, but Black Clover, just every time I watch it, I get the feeling of the OG Naruto, and that's probably why it's not in my top 10, because nothing can beat the original. But it does have that Naruto feel that I really do enjoy. I've talked about it before on this channel before. I am a big fan of Black Clover, and I haven't been staying up to date with it. I used to read the manga. I haven't read the manga in months, not since COVID started, because around COVID started, I know it's really funny, I've just been trying to keep myself entertained, and because of that, I find stuff to do, and that means other stuff that I want to do, I forget to do. Like, again, watch Black Clover, read Black Clover. I am behind Black Clover, I am behind My Hero Academia, but I am trying to get back into it. And in today's video specifically, we are going to be talking about a theory that I have on Black Clover. So without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. So, Black Clover theory. My theory is about where Asta is from. Because we don't know. We have kind of an idea of what might be from. I mean, there's this idea that the show puts out, so it's almost pretty much confirmed that might be the reincarnation. So it's pretty much already been confirmed that is the reincarnated son of one of the elves. That doesn't exactly explain where he's from, but that gives us an idea of where he might be from. He might actually be from the Clover Kingdom, because the Clover Kingdom and the elves' land was like literally right next to each other, and now they're pretty much the exact same place, right? But the question is, where does Asta come from? So my thought is Asta's parents might have been worshippers of the devil. I don't think that could be the case. I think it's more likely that they were killed by the devil. What devil actually killed them then? The devil living inside Asta. That is my theory. I think the devil that it was inside Asta, again, similar to what happened with Naruto. Naruto's nine-tailed fox technically killed both his parents. Of course, that's a totally different situation with Naruto, and Black Clover is not Naruto, but I like getting these ideas. I like getting these theories based off of other shows that I know, and I think something very similar might happen in this story. I think we're going to find out that the devil probably cursed Asta's family a long time ago, and that's why he kept an eye on Asta, and when Asta finally was able to awaken the devil's power, he gave him the devil's grimoire. That's what I think is going on. I'm not going to say 100% sure. I could be wrong, but I think it's going to be another situation where the main villain of the show is actually going to be Asta himself. Asta is going to have to somehow deal with this demon inside of him. And of course, when he does that, what's actually going to happen is he's going to lose his mind. He's going to be taken over by the devil. The devil is going to try to control everything, or turn it into the devil world, something like that. And it's going to be his best friend who's going to awaken him again. And it's going to be Uno and, of course, all of his friends, but mostly Uno, that's going to open Asta's eyes to everything that he's done right. And also is going to find the strength that he needs to overcome the devil. And I think what would be cool is if he befriends the devil and understands the devil's pain, because that's something that's similar that happens to the nine-tailed fox demon inside Naruto. Naruto befriends the demon eventually. Clover to me is pretty much Naruto with magic instead of ninja and chakra. That's basically how I look at the show. Yes, the stories are very different. I actually like the fact that the stories are very different. Like Asta, Asta is such a Sasuke character to me, and I hope that he never goes bad. That's the one thing about Naruto that Sasuke, everyone loves Sasuke, right? Sasuke to me, he's such a whiny brat. And yeah, I get it. He had a very, very sad life. But compared to Naruto, I'm sorry. He becomes the biggest villain and a brat. And then he just walks in out of nowhere and says, "Oh, I want to be Hokage." I like the idea that instead of that, he was always trying to become the Hokage. He was becoming Naruto's true rival in that sense. And yes, there was an evil heart trying to get to him, which was, of course, Orochimaru, and of course his brother. And I like the way the story went with it. I just think out of the entire Naruto story, Sasuke is the weakest link in the entire story. Because compared to everything else, especially compared to his brother Itachi, Sasuke is the worst character in Naruto. I like the idea that Asta is the Sasuke character, the rival, and it's just going the way that the complete opposite. I do not think Asta, or I do not think Yuno will ever end up like Sasuke because of that. Uno is what I wanted Sasuke to become, basically. And I didn't get that until, the very end. It didn't work out over there, but it is working out over here. Another comparison I can definitely put, Sakura and Noelle. I mean, this has just become a complete comparison between Black Clover and Naruto, but I can't help it. Noelle is such a better character than Asta. When I first saw Noelle, when we first met this character, this whiny brat, I figured it was a little bit of a combination between Sakura and her rival Uno, which, it's really funny. That one was called Uno, and we have Yuno in Black Clover, but yeah. Sakura and Uno, the combination between those two is basically what I feel like is the character of Noelle and Black Clover. But what I really like about Noelle's character is that she has an actual role in the story. That's something that I want for Sakura. And yeah, she's a girl, she's not exactly the strongest person on the team. Okay, I better clarify my statement there. What I actually mean is just typically in anime, just for some reason, majority of the time, female characters, especially in action anime, are typically weak, Yes, they can grow strong, but in terms of their actual character, they're typically weak characters. Now, that's just how I feel towards Sakura. And when it comes to Noelle, it's just night and day difference to me. Noelle is such a better character than Sakura to me. But she has great potential, great power, and she tries her best to use it in every situation that she can. In Naruto, Sakura, you can make an argument that she does that, but unlike Noelle, she can get nothing done, and all she does is whine for Sasuke. And that's another thing, the stupid love triangle. Like, I love Hinata in Naruto. I will never understand why Sasuke got together with Sakura. And I think this Asta thing that Noelle has. Yes, Noelle's got a little something for Asta, let's face it. I think it's a much better written story than Naruto. And it's really funny because, again, it's never going to be Naruto. Naruto is still always going to be my favorite. But I can't praise Black Clover enough for what it does different from Naruto. How it feels like Naruto, but what it does different. And yeah, my theory about Asta is that it's going to be all about that devil. And where could he actually have met the devil? Where could he actually have gotten it from? I definitely don't think it was the Clover Kingdom. I think that, again, you know it's definitely from the Clover Kingdom. But I think Asta might be from the Spade Kingdom. The enemy that we, of course, have to face in the next big arc of the anime. Again, I have not been keeping track of the manga for so long, so I don't know where the manga is now, but the anime is going into this crazy cool arc now with the Spade Kingdom, and I think Asta might have some related abilities to that. You know, he might be related to them somehow over there. His family could have possibly been killed and cursed by a devil. You know, it's just something that I think could be really interesting, and it's there in my head. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out. Bye. Also, let me know which is better, Naruto or Black Clover. I again love Naruto, but I can't praise Black Clover enough for what it does different than Naruto, but still has that Naruto feel. Thank you guys for watching. I am out. Bye.